All right, so sorry about earlier. My luggage finally actually got here, so I can actually do this. So I loaded up my save state. Everything's pretty much good to go. Just give me 1 second. All right, so we should be pretty much done with. We are gonna be done with this like after this little section. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get this started. So where was I last time I did this? Okay, cool. Okay. All right, we're not gonna be changing anything here. Like I was really not going into that much detail. It is what it is. We all know it's Felix. It's what's coming up next. Actually, that's fine. What the? Oh, whoops. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so the max man, obviously, we're gonna put that little portion that the max man was kind of hesitant to take it off. We have to actually put that. So. Okay. The source agreed that this was the best option. And support it. Yeah, that's good. Supported the idea. We don't need to go that much. We don't need to go that crazy. Supported the idea. If I gotta word this in a specific way. He then as if it was on purpose, he demanded that Felix remove his mask. Now that I'm even looking at my camera right now, I have a lot of fucking shit in here. I lived a very interesting life back in the day, and I just, well, I kept this all for nostalgic purposes. There we go. I mentioned this last time. Seeing Isaac's squished up model is hilarious. Okay. Hearing this made Jenna tense up because the masked figure shared the same name as her missing brother. This. And again, this is still gonna be, this is lore accurate still. Like, it's when Alex shows up that I'm gonna start changing stuff. I have to start changing stuff. I hate this protein shake so much because it's Fruit Loops flavor and it actually tastes like fucking Fruit Loops. I'm so mad. Because now I want actual Fruit Loops. And again, it's like they just assume that they were dead. They never found the bodies, so it's kind of weird that they just assume that they were dead. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna make sense. Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'll finish it probably. Then afterwards, I have to go work out. Then I'll come back. I'll continue the horror one because I know I started it, but I had to stop because my stuff came in. So yeah, it's gonna be a long streaming day. But yes, it's gonna be a long streaming day. But I do have to take time away to actually start working on this video. Okay, so in Garrett's words. In Garrett's words, they saw Felix die on that day. And he confirmed. He conveyed. Okay. As if mocking situation. Oh, Felix. Oh my god. Yikes. I won't use it because I cannot spell right now. It's too early. Fuck it. I knew it. I cannot spell right now. It's way too early in the morning. It's still taking me a long time to actually get used to this keyboard again. It's been way too long since I last used it. It's just, it's too big compared to what I have back at the barracks. Okay. Okay. It is. How should I word this? This is hard because, again, this section I have to keep it. I do have to keep this little portion lore accurate for the most part. But he removed his mask. When he removed his mask. Yeah, I'll keep it simple. There we go. There we go. Felix. I get distracted by Weeb TV a lot because it's always when I'm not looking that some weird controversial shit always just pops up. It's bad when the Yechi shows up. I'm like, oh my goodness. And it's currently 81 degrees in this room. I am cooking. This is the only section of my house that doesn't have ventilation in it, so it does get dusty from time to time. This used to be, well, this little portion used to be like a living room area, I believe, because the master bedroom is over there, the bathroom's back there. Yeah, kitchen, bedroom, living room. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to go that much detail into it, since that day. To which he is right. Not well. Yeah, given the situations, they just straight up took hostages. Like that was their like what's the word? That was their bargaining chip for when they wanted to come back. Like they just straight up just held hostages. We're not going to deny that. Ah, you're awake. Good morning, Cat. Okay. Hello. I'm trying to fix this. Hello there. I'm trying. This section's gonna be lore accurate for the most part. It's just when Alex shows up that I have to change this. Yes. It's very early in the morning right now. Extremely early. This is fine for the most part. I think aloud. This is fine for the most part. Okay. So Tauros at this point. Became impatient and told them to save the Terry reunion for later. So this video, it's not going to be as crazy as the prologue one because I don't have to do any crazy stuff with Unity and a separate. So for the most part, this is just a massive lore dump. But the biggest thing right now, I have to address the plot hole that's going to happen soon. The plot hole being that a potential multiverse angle could open up because you can outright deny the mission. So what happens if you straight up deny going on the mission? Well, first of all, Isaac still has the Mars star. He's still gonna have it regardless. So Satoru's group is gonna have to come back to Vale regardless to try to get it. But we just never know what could possibly happen. It opens up a lot of can of worms. So I'm gonna try to work it in a weird way that we can get a multiverse angle started. So I'm gonna try to do the best that I can. Alex, I'm not gonna introduce Alex here at all. He's gonna show up obviously because I can't mod him out. I could mod him out of the game, but I'm not gonna do that. Alex, I feel he was wasted potential. He could have been like a very good villain. It's just they didn't really do him like justice. Like right now, what I'm gonna do is I have all the assets for the game already, so I'm gonna have Felix be the one that's gonna take the elemental stars from Isaac. I'll just have to put Felix's sprite on one of the pillars next to Isaac. That's probably the best thing for me to do right there. So we're gonna put Felix's sprite right there. I have the dialogue box. I have the dialogue box in the font, so I'll have them have like a little exchange. Then we can go from there. But Alex, again, he is gonna show up in the game like right now, but he's not gonna show up in the actual video when I'm done with it, because definitely they did him dirty. So he's gonna show up in Mercury as soon as eventually I get there, but we'll have a little build up for him because himself and Mia, especially Mia was done dirty as well. We'll have Mia have a little bit more things to do, but we'll get there when we get there. But for now, we'll just continue on with this. Okay. Felix would never allow us to harm you or his sister. We don't need to do that. So this. All right. So Tauros and Minardi add. Give me 1 second. Phone call. All right. Anyways, sorry about that. I'd actually just got back from, I'm on holiday block leave right now, so I'm not at my duty station, so I'm here for like 2 weeks, so we're good. So Toros and Minardi had they didn't outright state it, but they had alluded that this was their guarantee. I can fucking spell right now. Guarantee. And I cannot spell right now. It's still way too early in the day. Felix never allowed them to harm his sister, so he would keep them safe. Not really, but so Taurus and Minardi are very funny because they obviously have the ability just to like do whatever they want, but it's typical of JRPG fashion. We don't do things effectively, unfortunately. And it's funny because Alex did call them out on it, is like they're not the brightest. They weren't the brightest of villains. Keep her safe. Okay. All right. He looks to never allow them to harm his sister, so he would keep them safe. Which Minardi would demand Isaac hand over the elemental stars. Okay, so again, this is gonna be kind of weird. So when I actually do the video, I'll have to just so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Alice is gonna show up here, but he's not gonna show up in the video. So I'm gonna have Garrett Sprite possibly on the. I'm gonna have Garrett stay where he's gonna stay, where he stops. Hold on. Right there. I'll have Garrett right there. I'll put Felix's model where Alex is right now, and have them do like a weird exchange because again, Alex is not. He's not a good antagonist just because how they wrote him. I'm not even gonna bring Dark Dawn into the mix here because Dark Dawn, we already know how bad. I can't say it was bad. Dark Dawn is a game. It's a okay JRPG, but it failed to capture what made the first and second games great. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that, but again, it's like right now they introduce Alex more so as a lackey, but he's scheming in the background, but we never really get to see him scheming at all. Like until we get to Champa in the second game, it's like, oh well, damn, I was doing this the entire time. Like, okay, all right, cool. Then you go missing for like a good chunk of the game until Jupiter. Then you don't really do much in Jupiter besides pretty much healing us up, I guess. And you leave for the entirety of the game because you go to Mount Elf to get for the Golden Sun event. Then your plans get thwarted. Then you come back in Dark Dawn and it's like you're still playing second fiddle because Dark Dawn's weird because GLaDOS and Chalice are just as bad because GLaDOS and Chalice, they had something going with them in the beginning, then out of nowhere here comes a whole Dark Adept angle that really didn't bring much because it was the same boss fight that we did earlier in the damn game, and Alex and them fight off screen, to which possibly he just teleports away because you don't really see the conclusion of that. You just see GLaDOS and Chalice just come back and it's like, okay, that's it. So yeah, and what I'm getting at is Alex was just really done dirty. He's supposed to be like possibly the big bad. It's just he doesn't feel like a big bad. He just feels like you're just that guy who's scheming in the background that doesn't really do much and just waits till like the last second to actually do things. So in this, again, we're gonna be introducing a multiverse angle, which I'm gonna try to make possibly the wise one, a different version of the wise one, into the main antagonist, but we'll get to there when we get to there. Okay. So anyways, which minority would demand that Isaac hand over the elemental stars? We're just gonna pretend this is not happening right now. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, to ensure Felix's loyalty. Oh my god. To ensure Felix's loyalty to them. I cannot spell right now. To ensure Felix's loyalty to them, they had him go retrieve the elemental stars. My dog is currently barking. He needs to go outside. No, he needs to go outside. To ensure Felix's loyalty to them, they had him go retrieve the elemental stars. Again, I know Alex is on the screen, but we're not gonna have Alex introduced right now. Just because I'm gonna try to fix him later. Again, y'all are... The verbal judo is great. No, they didn't say they would release them. All right. So to ensure Felix's loyalty to them, they had him go retrieve the elemental stars. But they wouldn't let their hostages go until they had all of the elemental stars. All the elementals. Oh my god! Ew, that's gross. Ah, that's ugly. That's terrible. I have three separate lines of elemental stars ending at the same place. I'm not doing that. So they had all, but they wouldn't let their hostages go until they had all of the. I fucking hate this. I hate this. I have to do it. God, I can't believe that's actually a fucking thing. That's so gross. So Isaac and Garrett. What? Okay, so again, I can't have the mysterious figure. The mysterious figure is still in the room. I'm just gonna have him like off screen somewhere, because there's just way too many people here. It's like, oh, so an eagle. No, these guys are dumb. But an eagle-eyed person would notice from a mile away that there's someone who's not supposed to be in here that's in here right now. Okay, but anyways, as I mentioned today's gonna be a long day. So I'm gonna be working on this video. I'll start it at least, but like I mentioned before, I don't have to do anything crazy with a Separate and Unity this time, so this is just gonna be a massive plot dump. So I'll be working on this. I'll be working on the horror one as well. Whoops. Currently doing this with one hand right now. No. So as I mentioned before, god damn it. As I mentioned before, There, I'll chat with people real quick. Give me a sec. Let me just get over here. Okay. Let's chat real quick. So here's an issue with a plot hole that's gonna happen soon. It's so the Mars Star is funny. Like Isaac and the Mars Star have a very funny relationship because they make it seem like there's a connection between the two. Because as you know, Isaac from here all the way till Jupiter has the Mars Star in his possession. Like it's the bargaining chip, pretty much. But after he loses it and the Golden Sun event happens, the wise one, he ends up diverting some of the Mars energy from the Golden Sun event into Isaac. So it's like he has some of the Mars energy inside of him, but they just never bring it up in Dark Dawn. They just forgot about that little plot point. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to have their relationship, the relationship between the Mars Star and Isaac, a little bit more fleshed out. I'm gonna try to put something together. I'm already doing a weird multiverse angle. You're pissed off. I'm already doing a weird multiverse angle. So I'm having Isaac have fragmented visions. I'm screwing up Isaac's little. I'm screwing up Isaac a little bit because of he's a silent protagonist. We don't know what he really thinks because he's a silent protag. He's supposed to be an extension of us in a sense. So I just been messing around with his psyche. Just because he doesn't talk doesn't mean like his mind is not fair game. So I've just been messing around with his psyche a little bit. So I've been having him have fragmented images of things that could potentially happen and things that might not happen. So he's been having visions. As people know with multiverse angles, it's like there's a situation where you save the world, or there's a situation that you fail and die, and the big plot point that's gonna happen soon is Isaac has the option not to go on the mission. Like he has that option. He can just go run away, and the game just straight up says the world slowly went into destruction. But I'm gonna try to work that out in my favor. So we're gonna be doing a lot of weird shit, and I think I can get this to work properly. And again, I have all the assets, and I'm pretty familiar how Unity and Separate work, because I already introduced a character that's not in the game, but I've already done their sprite work, and I've already done some weird shenanigans with them. It's a masked figure that has a very intimate's a bad word, who has a very emotional connection with Isaac, as in they're really pissed off at Isaac. So watch the other video, then you'll get where I'm getting with. So I already made that person's sprite, the cloaked figure, and yeah, just watch the other video. You'll get a better idea. Anyways, we'll continue here. We're gonna have the Mars Star be pretty much a catalyst / medium. What? Okay. And an ominous energy pulsing. There we go. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. During my plane ride, I was thinking about which visions I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna have a field day with this. This one's gonna be pretty entertaining. It's gonna be entertaining for me to do. Each one was intense. Each one was intense and more disturbing than the last. My gaming mouse is so sensitive when it comes to like rolling. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is obviously I can't have the mysterious figure here. I'll have to figure out where the hell I'm gonna put their spray. I'll probably put them at Venus somewhere, just out of sight, out of mind, because there's too many damn people in this damn room. So good morning. There's way too much people in this room, so it'd be kind of weird putting them in a very obvious spot. Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, I see you. Every single time, like, I come back, there is a plush missing. She just takes it and just, like, drags it somewhere. And it's usually Blaze, which is hilarious. Wow, I'm so cooked right now. Okay, all right. The wise one. He's a funny one. Okay. Okay. Mysterious figure would be here right now. No, I won't say anything with that one. Let's keep that as is. I hate you, Word, so much. I do. Again, this, like I mentioned before, this is just a massive info dump right now. Like, I gotta make sure everything is good to go. We're still keeping this accurate, besides Alex not technically being here right now. More stars, oh my god. Okay, that's new. Gross. Okay. Okay, we can do that. And it's a minority out of all people. It's like, yeah, maybe they can make it. I'm like, okay, sure. You're weird. Damn, I don't even need. I'm not even gonna put that. It's like it's just so out of character. Okay, again, since Alex is not here, and it wouldn't be right to make Felix say it, I'll just have them. But yeah, we can do that. Ooh. Okay, so I'll have to. Damn. Okay, all right. I know what to do. Okay. There we go. Okay, this is good because I don't have to do any crazy shenanigans here. Like, he's not technically here, so yeah, I know what I'm gonna do here. She's so funny. Like, her cards are just hilarious. Just so super angry. Okay. The meme. I love the meme. Thanks for believing in us. Protein shake. This protein shake was weird. It's Fruit Loops flavor. Like, now I want Fruit Loops. You're not here right now, Alex. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna finish this up soon, and then like I said, I'm gonna take a break because I haven't had breakfast yet, so and I gotta go work out. Then I'll come back and I'll be working on this video later, definitely later, but we're pretty much good to go in regards to like everything else. All right. Okay. Okay. You realize like Jenna and Crater were gone. They would. It was then they realized Jenna and Crater were gone. Okay. Remain safe. This is probably gonna be like a 10-minute video. Thank God. Just looking at this right now. I'm only at 8 pages, and usually when I'm at 8 pages, it's well at least if I'm like around 10 pages, it's usually like a 10 to 15-minute video, so it shouldn't be that bad. Okay. Okay. I hear my dog right now. Okay. So, yeah, unfortunately, I have to be a good owner. He's probably needs to go take a shit. So, I'm going to do a save state later on. I'll come back and I'll wrap it up. We got a good hour of work done, so we're almost done. So, when I come back later, I'll take care of everything. But good shit. And I'll see people later. Bye-bye. I got to go take care of my dog.